Hello guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Today we're going to go over our monthly income breakdown. If you are new to my channel, my husband and I get 4 sources of income on a regular basis, 3 of which we get weekly, 1 of which we get monthly. So I like to break down the income that we get on a monthly basis, number 1, because if I didn't, I would never talk about it, but number 2, because it is the income that we use to pay all of our debt minimums. So I like to show you guys what our minimums are, where they are going, and that sort of thing. So that way you guys kind of get a better picture of our finances. So let me get my cheat sheet out, bear with me. Okay, probably could do it off of memory, but we're not going to attempt fate because it's been a very long day. So the first thing that always comes out of this is our car payment. We own, or well, I should say, technically we only own 1 car. My husband does have a business vehicle that he is allowed to drive for personal use as well as for business use. So we only have the 1 vehicle payment. That may or may not be changing this year. I don't want to get too much into it. There is a chance that my husband's company could be bought out this year. We're not sure what's going to be happening with that yet. So for right now, we're sticking with what we know, and what we know is my car payment comes out at $500 every single month. The next thing that comes out are our vehicle details. My husband does choose to have both our family vehicle and his business vehicle detailed by a local company that does it on a weekly basis. And, you know, just to keep them nice, just to keep the interiors in good shape. It's an investment that he believes is worth paying for now, especially since our oldest daughter will probably wind up getting my car. We do want to keep it nice for her. You know, I budget for this amount because this is what the maximum amount would be on a monthly basis for both of our cars to be detailed weekly, but like last month it was half of this. So it doesn't always work out to be this amount, but I always budget worst case scenario. So if it was worst case scenario, that's what it would be. The next thing is our dental bill. My husband does have Invisalign. Last year we were able to pay for both of our oldest daughter's braces completely in cash, and then 4 or 5 months later we found out my husband also needed braces, so we did have to put that on a payment plan. And that comes out at $177 each month. The next thing that comes out is our medical bill. We do have 1 medical debt, and that is from the birth of my daughter last January. So it comes out at $165 per month, and that should be done in June, I believe, if I keep paying the minimum. So we'll see. I go back and forth on whether or not I want to pay that off early or not, because we do have other priorities that we're working on currently. The next thing that comes out is our mower. If you've seen previous videos, you know that my husband and I got a loan to buy a mower because we were paying $180 a month just to have part of our yard mowed. And it wasn't even like a weekly mow or anything like that. We do live on an acre of land, so yeah, the mower bill will go away when we pay off the mower. However, to pay somebody else to mow it, that bill never quite goes away. So that's how we justified that bill. The next thing that comes out is Quicksilver number 2. Now, if you've been following our journey, you'll know that my husband and I paid off our shed, which was a pretty high payment each month. It was $226 that came out of this income every single month. and it also had the highest interest rate, so a lot of that payment was basically going nowhere. Since we've paid that off, I am putting a little bit more towards some of our debts. Quicksilver number 2 isn't quite a priority yet, so it's still getting its normal amount of $135, but Quicksilver number 1, the minimum payment is like $65, but I have since upped the automatic payment to come out at $100 each month. This is just to kind of combat some of the interest that plagues us and hopefully get it paid off sooner. I could use that shed payment as our kind of like debt snowball and lump it in. But we do our debt snowball on a weekly basis with our weekly income. I don't really take debt snowball from this monthly income breakdown. That's never been my intention to do that. So, yeah, I'll make up that payment in our weekly debt snowball breakdowns, which you guys see those videos that are uploaded on Tuesdays. So the next thing that comes out is my daughter's voice lessons. She gets voice lessons every single week, and that will come out at $100. The next thing is Best Buy, which is our current Target debt. And that minimum payment is only like $44, but I've upped that to $100 as well. The other reason why I did $100 is because I like clean numbers. And so 100 is just a clean round number. The next thing that will come out is the lawyer bill, which is also $100. And then after that comes out Kohl's, which I just left at the minimum for right now of $27 monthly. After that, Netflix comes out, which is not a debt, it's a subscription. But it comes out of this income. And then Sirius is another subscription. It comes out at $18. And the last thing that we're going to be taking out of this income, which is new, but it's always been my husband and I's goal to use this income to achieve our longer term financial goals. So, you know, $1,882.95 would go a long way to a Roth IRA or to our kids' 529 plans. So that is the goal for this income eventually, is to have it pay for those long-term goals. So we're going to be starting that this month for the first time. We are starting a retirement account for my husband. I have a 401k through my employer, which I'm very, very grateful for. My husband does not have any retirement set up, and he's going to be 38. He's going to be 39 this year. Wow. He's going to be 39 years old this year, and he has no retirement set up. So, that is like high priority right now, is to start doing as much as we can for that. So we are going to kind of split our priorities. We want to continue paying off debt because, like I said, if we could take this whole amount and just throw it into a Roth IRA, it would be so great. But at the same time, we can't put off starting any longer. So $50 is going to go towards that this month. And that leaves us a remaining amount of $20.86. And yeah, so that will just go towards the account buffer that this money comes into. So that is what our income for the monthly income breakdown looks like. If you guys have any questions at all, as always, leave them in the comments down below. If you guys have any, advice as far as starting a Roth IRA, then please, I would love to get your feedback on that. Go ahead and leave that down in the comments down below as well. Other than that, you guys, I will see you next time. Bye.